Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Nice Guy, and welcome back to yet another video of me crossing Hyrule in Tears of the Kingdom in a strange way. This time, we are attempting to cross the map without being spotted by enemies. Now, I kind of want to apologize right now because I lied to you. Yes. I am currently lying to you as we speak. It's not the fact that I'm not doing the challenge that I just said. It's the fact that I probably titled this video how I crossed the map without being seen by enemies. But unfortunately, it is impossible to cross the map without being spotted by enemies. Don't click off the video if you want it. If you want the understanding on why it's impossible, that'll come up in just a second. First off, I want to say that this is my second channel that you're watching this on. If you are new around here, this is my second channel. This is where I post the full runs of these challenges, so all the people can see the full route I take. You guys want to make sure I'm not cheating or doing any shenanigans, even though I do stream these as well. So definitely not well, I am streaming. Not cheating. That's what I meant to say. I'm not Dream. I don't cheat around here. And this is the proof on this channel. And I've done this challenge series where I cross the map in strange ways. I've done it a whole bunch of different ways. I did like shield serve across the map, sprint across the map without stopping, push a boulder across the map, carry a pot across the map, backflip across the map, shield parry across the map, yada yada. The list goes on. Check them out. Full channel, not full channel, main channel is called 247 Mr. Nice Guy. 24/7 Mr. Nice Guy. This is Mr. Twice Guy, my second channel that you're watching this on right now. Explanation done. Alright, I just wanted to get that out of the way for all the new people. I'm also doing this commentary in one take, so we're not cutting out all of my stutters and mistakes. So, why is this challenge impossible? You may be noticing I am wearing Yiga Clan armor. And that is because, you guys should know this, the Yiga Clan will spawn on Link. Why? Oh, did I get up for a... What was I doing here? I don't remember what I was doing here. Maybe it was a hydration break. I was drinking some water. Sorry for the long pause. But, Yiga Clan, they spawn on Link just at random. If you play the game, eventually the game will just say, hi, it's time to fight some Yiga Clan, and the Yiga Clan will pop out. But you can counteract that with the Yiga Clan armor. When you wear this, the Yiga Clan won't attack you, and also they just won't spawn on you in general. But did you know that the Yiga Clan isn't the only enemy that works that way? Because choo-choos work in the same exact way. You may have noticed actually earlier that some choo-choos did spawn, and we walked right past them, because in order to make this challenge possible, we just had to say, alright, the challenge is not possible, but we're still going to try it with choo-choos not counting. So that's what this is. That's what you're watching right now, is me crossing the map without being spotted by a single enemy, except for choo-choos. Choo-choos, yeah, they're unavoidable, unfortunately. There's no armor that can make them stop spawning. So, it's a shame. But this is the best we got right here. Is still a pretty good run. Octoroks were also super annoying to deal with because their eyesight is insane. They see me from so far away. Plus the fact that they just hide in the ground with their little bush heads. And that sounds like a racial thing to say. That sounds Octoroks are these bush heads. Gosh darn bush heads. Yeah, that sounds kind of racist. But I hope it isn't. I hope I'm not offending somebody by saying that right now. I'm trying to offend Octoroks. I hate Octoroks because they made this challenge super annoying. It took me 21 attempts, I believe. 21 tries. I tried this 21 times. 9 plus 10. Sorry. So yeah, I basically, you start at the ocean. I took a pretty short route, to be honest, across the map. I didn't go from corner to corner across the map. That would be the longest route. So if you want to complain about anything, you guys got quite a lot of things to complain about, actually. you guys want to complain. Oh, it's not possible. Choo-choos, blah, blah, blah. You didn't count choo-choos? Cheated. Oh, you didn't go from corner to corner? You cheated. Alright, it took a long time. I didn't want to go all the way across the map. I have a life. It may not seem like it because I do these silly challenges, but I don't have all day to do these silly challenges. I gotta make these YouTube videos and upload them. I'm on a 1 video every week upload schedule, and I can't put more than 1 week of effort into a video, so you gotta cut me some slack, guys. I'm just trying to make some entertaining content for you guys to enjoy. Anyways, where are we? Okay, oh, this is good. You can see me making a campfire right now. The reason for this is we do not want it to be at nighttime. Nighttime is very bad for this challenge. You may have actually been curious about this because I know you guys are smart and know everything, and I am dumb and don't know anything. But Skullgoblins and Keese, those are 2 enemies that can spawn at nighttime. They only spawn at nighttime, and they're very hard to avoid, especially Skullgoblins, because they just pop up out of the ground just like choo-choos do. In fact, I think they might be another instance of an enemy type that works the same way as Giga Clan and choo-choos are Skullgoblins. So, yeah. Here there's this issue where there's so many enemies, I had to go like take this really wide turn here, and right here I'm actually almost spotted by this enemy right there. You see the question mark above his head. We decided question marks do not count as an enemy spotting me. That was not a spot. It needs to be an exclamation point above his head. They need to actually like start attacking me or have the there's a song, there's music that plays when you're aggroed by an enemy. They need to be aggroed onto me in order for it to count. So that's, yeah, so I guess if you want to complain about something, you could also complain about that I was totally spotted by an enemy right there. So, yeah, I just went from, like I said, I took the short route. We started at the ocean, and I'm just going like straight north. And I also, if you look at the top of the map, I don't know when I'll pause and look at it next time, but if you know the map of this game, there's, on the northern point is a big cliff, and there is a spot where that cliff kind of juts down south pretty far. So that's actually where I decided to end at. That's literally the closest area I could get to. I just wanted this challenge to end as fast as possible. If you want to know the actual details for how long this took, I believe I recorded myself doing this challenge for maybe 3.5 hours. But this attempt that you are watching right now took about 30 minutes. So it took me 30 minutes across the map. We are using a speed up, 3 times speed up buff here. And that is because, well, if I'm going to attempt this 21 times in a row, I'm going to want to be moving quick to get across the map, or else it would take even longer. Well, yeah, 30 minutes. This video is 15 minutes long because we are speeding up this footage 2 times speed, because ain't nobody got 30 minutes to sit watching me walk across the map and trying to avoid enemies. Ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, you guys could even speed this up even more. All you guys gotta do is click down on the YouTube video and it plays at 2 times speed, and then you can see the 4 times speed footage. Extra quick. Another thing, oh, there's choo-choos right there. Another thing is I lost not just to choo-choos. I did lose to Octoroks, as I said before, but I also lost to those fake trees. I always forget what they're called. But the fake trees is another thing, because they're an enemy type that you have no clue where they are until they start attacking you, because they look just like a normal tree, and I got jump scared by them twice while attempting this. So in the future attempts, I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to avoid all trees. No more trees. I also tried to avoid bushes. I'm like, okay, I don't know if that's a bush or an Octorok. Even rocks on the ground. There was this one time I lost to the stone peblets. Not the stone talus. I did actually lose to a stone talus too, because they're hidden. But stone peblets are like the mini stone talus guys, and they're just these little boulders on the ground that pop up. Here I had to get across this water. The water was filled with Octoroks, and also this bridge has the Hinox or Hinox, however you want to say it. And there he is. I was just like, is he dead, or is he just not in render distance? And he was just not in render distance, so I was forced to swim across the river here. An explanation for why I stop sometimes is because I am streaming this, as I said before, and I am talking to my chat, so sometimes I gotta stop and talk to chat about something. So that's, if you're curious why I'm just doing nothing. And right here, I'm just trying to decide if I want to get across the river or not. I'm like, how do I get over here? I'm so scared of the Octorok's in the water, the Hinox in the bridge. What do I do? That was me trying to decide what to do. But other times, I'm just talking to chat, which, looking at the live chat while doing this challenge, not a good idea, because I need to keep my eyes really focused on the gameplay to make sure I am not spotted by any enemies. I need to know my surroundings here. So for some of these on my second channel, I'll just yap your guys' ear off throughout the entire thing, and sometimes I just stop talking and let the music play and you guys can just watch the footage. But you know what? I got 4 minutes left before this challenge is over. Let's keep yapping. I actually am not really sure what else to say. Is there anything else I need to say? We used, we tried Majora's Mask. For those who might be suggesting Majora's Mask, and you're wondering about Majora's Mask, I first ended up banning Majora's Mask because I thought Majora's Mask would be overpowered, because if you don't know what Majora's Mask does, it makes it so enemies don't attack you. But it doesn't prevent enemies from noticing you, so enemies will still like notice you and look at you and be all confused. They just want to attack you when you wear the Majora's Mask. So there was really no reason for me to even ban the Majora's Mask in the first place, because it really doesn't help at all. I did try equipping the Majora's Mask to fix the choo-choo issue, because I wanted to see if they would still spawn on me if I was wearing the Majora's Mask. And yes, they did still spawn on me when I wear the Majora's Mask, because apparently choo-choos don't care about the Majora's Mask. There's some enemies that care about the Majora's Mask and some that don't care about the Majora's Mask, and I don't really understand why some do care and some don't. You guys might have to drop some knowledge about that in the chat. I kind of thought maybe it was just like, oh, the Ganondorf's minions only will not attack you. You know, like Bokoblins, Moblins, Lionels, you know, the dudes that work for Ganondorf. Do Lionels technically work for Ganondorf? Or are they just, because they're not even like a boss enemy. They're just a normal enemy. They're just like chilling. They're just like natural wildlife in Hyrule. But I don't know. So I'm pretty sure the Majora's Mask does work on Lionels though. But it doesn't work on choo-choos. Is this proof that choo-choos are more powerful than Lionels? I think it is. I've always made jokes in the past. I've made jokes in the past about choo-choos actually being the strongest enemy in the game. Maybe they are. Wolves, however, as we just passed, wolves do not count because they're not an enemy. They're just wildlife. This was the challenge to avoid the enemies, not the wildlife. So I was like, okay, if wolves see me, that doesn't end the run. We had a whole skit about Ganondorf. He's like, I'm gonna go take a nap because I'm tired. I spent a bunch of time on Eventide Island. And I need to take a nap. So Ganondorf was very tired. He wanted to take a nap. And he said, don't wake me up. If an enemy spots you, they'll wake me up. So don't wake me up. Don't get spotted by enemies. If you wake me up, I'm gonna blow up the world. So that was kind of the whole lore, joke, storyline behind why we were being stealthy. The true storyline behind why we're being stealthy is because these challenge videos, they perform well on YouTube. But the in-game lore is a little bit different than that. Alright, here we are. We're actually just about at the end now. Right here, there's a path that leads to the cliff right there. I'm looking at it. That's the end right there, that cliff. I'm like, okay, I do know that there's an enemy camp there. And I also think I remember stone pebblets spawning on this path. So it's like, you know what? I am not going to take this path. I'm going to play it safe and climb this cliff. Which, honestly, is it playing it safe? I had no idea what was up this cliff. This, like, little mountain here. There could have been, like, an Octorok hanging out up here. I saw this rock In a second, you'll see this rock right here. I'm like, is that an Octorok? I don't know. I'm just going to avoid you. And that's it. We made it. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to see the full video, check out my main channel.